There's a surprising amount of rage over the idea that you may not have control over the way your child turns out as an adult. The idea that a child is not a blank slate but comes into the world with a set of personality traits seems to be extremely uncomfortable, which makes me want to understand why. And I also want to talk about what this does to parents who are struggling right now with an adult child who is abusive. So if you stick around to the end, I'm going to talk about what happens when we hold on to these cultural myths. And before you come for me in the comments, none of my children have gone no contact with me at this moment, and I have raised 3 autistic sons who are doing very well. I am not coming at this from a personal angle, but rather with great compassion for those who are struggling. Accepting the idea that you can do all the right things and still have a troubled child disrupts the narrative that parents hold all the power and have complete control over the way kids turn out. It's uncomfortable, maybe even disturbing to know that you can do all the right things as a parent, but that doesn't protect you from parental estrangement. There is a lot of research that supports this that goes all the way back and that has been designed well and replicated. And although we don't like to hear that, that doesn't negate its accuracy. Each generation comes into the world with a different set of experiences and expectations, and the millennial and Gen Zs are very different from the boomers and Gen Xs, and they're looking for emotional resonance. If you find the message that children are not a blank slate uncomfortable, I want to urge you to sit with that and take a long look at why that bothers you, what inside of you gets threatened. Because here's what it does when we blame and shame parents for adult children's behavior. We're silencing them. We're asking them to internalize blame that doesn't belong to them. We're asking them to live in chronic grief and loss. And we want them to walk on eggshells, not only with that difficult adult child, but also with us. And we leave them feeling tremendously alone and very misunderstood. No 2 children born to the same family are ever the same. We know that. Let's stop assigning blame and shame for the way kids turn out. Sometimes there is abusive parents, but also sometimes they're abusive children.